Hello there, time to talk about another book, and it is going to be Inquisitor, Rise of the Red Blade by Delilah S. Dawson, who also wrote the fantastic novel Phasma, which I highly recommend checking out. Rise of the Red Blade is equally fantastic in my opinion, and is probably my favourite Star Wars book from this year. Now this book is set during the prequel era and follows Padawan Iskat Akaris, the only known one of her species, which is also unknown. The book follows her journey from a Padawan at the Jedi Temple, to eventually being sent to Geonosis on a rescue mission, to leading clones throughout the Clone Wars, and finally to Order 66, where the Great Jedi Purge begins. But Iskat ends up going down a different path when instead of being executed by the clones, she's actually brought to the Inquisitorius instead. This is one of those great books that just gives you a different point of view of events that we've already witnessed in the Star Wars saga, and it is also one of those books where the author really manages to get you on Iskat's side throughout the book, and you find yourself agreeing with her more and more as, you know, Iskat's views of the Jedi get more and more disillusioned. It's a great change of perspective, as we've not really gotten to see a whole lot of the Jedi gone bad in the new canon, but this one does it remarkably well in my opinion. If I did have a complaint about the book, it would be that it just felt too short. I wanted to spend more time in this period. I wanted to spend a lot more time with Iskat and with the Inquisitors. It also feels like maybe parts of the book were plucked out of it during editing or something, because there's a few strange gaps where events that I really would have liked to have seen are just sort of glossed over or skipped entirely. It's something that I just found to be a little bit disappointing, but what we've still got is really good. This is another one of those books that just had me turning the pages quicker and quicker, because you're familiar with the events of the prequels, you know the timeline, and the anticipation of certain events occurring builds as they get closer and closer and closer. And it's incredibly exciting to see those events play out, but from a different perspective. Delilah S. Dawson is another great Star Wars author who is probably in my top 5 at the moment, and Inquisitor Rise of the Red Blade is a damn good read, and one that I highly recommend, especially if you like the Inquisitors, the Emperor, Darth Vader, and the prequels. Check it out.